Okay, whose announcement? Jake Paul is now going into MMA, and his first fight in the cage in the octagon will be against Nate Diaz. Well, that's a possible fight. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz in MMA. Now that's a good starting point for Jake, because you don't go into the MMA cage just to get beaten on your UFC debut. You don't really want to get beaten, especially if you're a boxer, who Jake Paul is a boxer, and Nate Diaz is a good MMA fighter, but his last fight, he got absolutely broken down. So it's a good starting point for Jake Paul, but he did say he's gonna box again and then go fight Nate Diaz in MMA. Great fight, and now we got the MVP versus MP4L colliding together and making it more interesting for women's boxing. They're gonna get paid way more. It's just gonna be a whole event, and it's an amazing opportunity for, like, it's basically they're trying to be UFC. They're trying to get more views and more people watching than UFC, which their Netflix card, P4L, their PFL, their boxing card, the MMA card, got more views than the White House card. It got 9 million views on Netflix and 7 million viewers on the White House card. So, but that was only because it was on Netflix. But this way, they'll get paid more. And yeah, they'll have fighters like Usman, Francis Ngannou, Mike Perry, Nate Diaz, and then you got the Amanda Nunes, you got the Rousey, you got a lot of female fighters joining PFL. So yeah, it's gonna be a good, like a whole list of rostered fighters that are gonna get paid more. So it's a good move by Jake Paul, and he's also coming into the octagon as well. So Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz in the cage in MMA.